Nityanandam.
Nityananda.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Virupashananada, and today I'm with Ma Anne-Marie or Ma
Virupashananada.
Virupashananada, which is quite a new name, so we still, all of us are learning. So Ma Virupashananada is one of our beautiful senior Aadheenavasis. And I was amazed by her so many times, by her activism here in the Sangha, in the Aadheenam, being first very often in the morning, being last at night, following Swamiji's instruction from start to end. So yeah, can you tell us how did you come across Swamiji?
Well, I already had a guru when I was 36. I met my first guru, which was a wonderful encounter, and then he left his body, and life went on. And then a girl who had the same guru sent me a mail saying, "I've met Swamiji and all that." And so I decided to go and see what it was, a video and all that. And I found her so changed, so much improved, that I thought, that's for me. So 1 month later, I was here.
1 month later, you've been here.
And I've been here. Swamiji asked me to come here about over 3 years and a half ago to translate the Agamas from French into English.
Actually, I remember this moment because this was the time when Swamiji was meeting us on a two-way video conferencing in a meeting. It was pretty much, I think, it was every day at some point.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I remember the call for Anne-Marie Virupashananada. Yeah, to translate, and yeah, it's a huge blessing to be called by Swamiji and do the seva, particularly being called by your name. Please come, you are needed here. But yes, obviously Swamiji's mission is huge, and anyone who would like to be part of it is welcome to. But yeah, tell me what brought you here. So one is that you saw the change in your
Yeah.
friend.
And since I was already with another guru who's a real enlightened person, and I had been translating for her for 5 years, but there was no bhakti, there was nothing. I don't know why, uh, but as soon as I heard about Swamiji, saw a video, I just rushed here because the connection was really immediate, and I cannot function if I don't feel something for my guru.
Yes, it is based on Guru Bhakti. It
Yeah,
is based
that's right.
and Swamiji is
Enlightenment isn't enough for me. I mean, an enlightened person is not enough. I have to really feel for her or
yeah.
for him.
So for anyone who is new to Swamiji, just to mention that Swamiji is an avatar, so a pure consciousness or super consciousness in an embodied. So we've got the privilege to be here, to live in his presence, and experience this amazing energy and love. But now I want to come back to, you decide at some point, you decided to become an Aadheenavasi. And I also remember the moments when we've been, kind of, few of us been asking and teasing Virupashananada, okay, when are you becoming Aadheenavasi? When are you becoming sannyasi? That would be next one, yes.
I guess so.
And I remember that you've been resisting, that there was kind of something
Yeah.
that you wanted this kind of distance, and then you decided, okay, now is the time.
What is strange is that I have the habit of trying to find stupid reasons to do the right thing. Because I decided to become an Aadheenavasi first because I thought I had no choice, or I was a volunteer and there was no room for volunteers anymore. So, or I became an Aadheenavasi, or I would have to leave, and I didn't want to leave. But I had to find a good reason, and the good reason was that Mahayoga, who is one of our manifesting powers champion, she said that she had asked Swamiji for a lion cub, and I signed right away because if there was a lion cub, then I could be an Aadheenavasi. I mean, I keep having just the most stupid and the stupidest reasons.
Okay, so there was something in the background that,
Yeah,
that
because
was
I
keep
wanted to
holding
be
you,
here.
yeah, was holding you back, but then you've made a decision,
Yeah,
whatever it's based on. But now, what do you think about your decision?
it's perfect.
Yes, this is what I wanted to hear because this is what I wanted.
Actually,
Yes,
it's
it's
difficult for me to commit. I've been a single person all my life. I never wanted to marry. And to become an Aadheenavasi was almost like getting married, not speaking about being a sannyas.
ah, yes.
But if he
So
says come, I come. That's all.
yes, and also again I wanted to come back to Kumbh Mela in Ujjain, which took place in 2016. And again, I remember
Virupashananada.
Virupashananada. When we've been, I remember you at the back, not the back, at the end of the Kumbh Mela, because you know the Kumbh Mela was a huge project, a huge event to establish, to maintain, and to dismantle. Yeah, at event. I remember Virupashananada was such a commitment to whatever she do, but it was, you know, all of us after 1.5 months were looking for, I think, closing at some point, and to dismantle a huge camp, which was the biggest camp in the biggest Kumbh Mela to date. It was taking time. So I remember her being in the morning or until early morning, collecting things, sorting them beautifully. Yes.
Buckets and
Yes.
buckets
Yeah,
and
and there was we
objects.
had I think there would be 1.5 to 2,000 participants back then because there was kind of rotation. So yeah, this was very impressive. And so my kind of inspiration here is that seniors, whatever age of a person, there's no limitation when we are in the presence of a living incarnation. Yes, because also you are coming to yoga every single morning. The yoga starts at 4 in the morning. Now we are on the mat again, but we've been on a rope for a very long time. And Mavi Rupakshananda tirelessly and with the consistency, she was practicing and trying, and you know she's done a progress on her rope yoga also.
I hope I'll make a little more.
So, would you like to say something to people who are watching this?
Yeah, I think that actually the only time I remember my age is when I look at myself in the mirror. The rest of the time, I am lucky enough. My body is just alive and nothing, no problems. I mean, I have nothing in the feet, I have nothing. And I forget what my age is. And I'm just enjoying myself. And actually, I've had a boon, which at the time I didn't consider it a boon. I didn't have time to really enjoy my childhood because at 7 we went from Africa to France and I was put in a boarding school with nuns. And that was the end of my childhood actually, fighting with my brothers like puppies, just fighting all the time. It was such a wonderful thing. And instead of being sour and I'm still I'm still craving for this childhood, so I can fight with any kid around here, and I'm ready for anything because I'm still waiting for my childhood to go on. And so, as I said, only when I look at myself in the mirror, I remember what age I have. Otherwise,
Okay, but would you say also someone who would like to become an Aadheenavasi? I mean, obviously, Swamiji mentioned many times this is not a retired home. Yeah, you are super
no, that's
active.
right.
You are super active.
I mean, being an Aadheenavasi is wonderful because whatever we do, even if it is cleaning the floor or whatever, it's contributing to Swamiji's mission, which is the best thing in the world. He wants people to raise, and oh my God, just to be part of it is wonderful.
Thank you. So, a warm invitation if you would like to know more about
Virupashananada.
Virupakshananda, then please feel free to contact me or post a comment. And also, I will post in the description contacts to my Virupakshananda. So, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you soon. Nityananda.